So this is the second part to the video I just posted earlier, and she said there was a God who offered me unconditional love and mercy and never left me, but now, oh, the consistency of him showing me his presence and truly being there for me. I can't believe there. And then I'm gonna put the rest. And she said she can't believe there ever was a time where she didn't trust in him or something like that, to my remembrance. I want to also touch base on this. So in the first comment and video that I had posted in regards to her first message was about how she basically couldn't see God as her father because her dad had abandoned her. And she was struggling with seeing God as her father because of the fact that she basically wasn't raised with her dad and her dad abandoned her. So when it comes to this comment right here, she's saying that there was a God who offered me unconditional love and mercy and never left me. First and foremost, I'm so proud of her and I'm so happy for this sister, because in her first comment, she speaks about how she didn't see herself seeing God as her father because of the situation with her dad. But now in this comment, she said there was a God who offered me unconditional love and mercy and never left me. If you guys was watching my video, my part one to this video, you would see that I had mentioned that as you focus in your walk with God, he will show you his love, where you're seeing him as a friend, as a provider, as a passenger prince, as someone who's leading your steps, and then you start to see him as your father. And now her putting this is like, there was a God who offered me unconditional love and mercy. And I love that because it is true. God loves us in a way that our father would not love us. Our father on earth, our mother on earth, our friends on earth, our sisters and siblings on earth. God loves us in a way that it does not compare to someone else or how someone else loves us. God provides for us in ways that nobody on this earth can provide for us. God loves us in a way that he heals us. God loves us so much that he let his one and only son die on the cross for us. That is literally how much God loves us. And the next point she said, but now, oh, the consistency of him showing me his presence. That's amazing. Because when you continue to build your relationship with the Lord, when you continue to put God in the center of your life, you will start to see that God's presence is so big. God's never left you. Your dad might leave you, your family might leave you, friends might come and go, relationships might make up, break up, fall apart, but God never left you. God's presence is there. When you seek, when you knock, you will find. And then she says, his presence and truly being there for me. I can't believe there ever was a time where I couldn't trust him. I put the other comment here, but it's true. It's true. It's true. You know, it's like the other day I had said that I was like, it's tough when you have a relationship with God and the journey that you go on because of your relationship with God. But I sat back and I was like, dang, like I wonder how it's like to not have a relationship with God. Like if I'm struggling in my walk with God and God is there, imagine the people that do not have a relationship with God. Imagine the people that don't wake up and thank God for another day, that don't read their Bible, that don't go to church, that don't even know God. Imagine that. Imagine what their life is like. I cannot imagine my life with God. I cannot imagine my life without God. Like, I love God so much. I cannot go a day without thanking God, without talking to God, without worshiping him or praising him. But that comes with time. And she said it, you know, she can't believe there ever was a time where she didn't know God's love. She didn't trust God. She didn't love God because of the fact that her dad abandoned her. And there's many reasons why many people may not love God, because maybe they feel like God allowed their loved ones to pass away. Maybe God allowed something to happen. Maybe God did this or God did that. Maybe that's the mentality that they have. But I want to remind you that, you know, you can try to do it your own way. You could try to do it with your own strength. You can try to do it your way, but you're going to fall over and over again. but you're going to go through the same situations and problems over and over again because you need God. And you may think you don't. You may think that you could do it on your own, but you will only get so far because God is the only one that can heal you the way that God can heal you. God is the only one that can correct you and convict you. God is the only one that can provide for you the way that God knows will be used for your good. God created you. God had formed you into the way that He wanted to form you. God made you for a reason, for His purpose. So if there's anyone that can do it for you, it's God. It's always going to be God. God is always going to be the answer for everything. Because no one on this earth will know you the way that God knows you. It doesn't matter how many times you meet people and you have this strong relationship with them, this strong friendship, this strong relationship, this strong marriage. You're never going to know a person the way that God knows that person. And you're never going to love someone as much as God loves someone. No one can make that up. No one can love you as close to the way that God loves you. They can be an example of how God loves you. You know, they can be patient, they can be kind, they can be lovable, they can be this, they can be that. They can be an example of the way the word says to love your partner, to love your children, to love your neighbor, but they're not going to love you the way that God loves you. God's love is very unconditional, very. And I just want to say to the comment that she wrote, you know, she said it. There was a God who offered me unconditional love and mercy. That right there is a testimony. That's a testimony in itself. That's a story behind itself. This is her acknowledging that God offered her unconditional love and mercy and never left her. So if this is one person that says that, I'm another person that says that God never left me. God does offer me unconditional love. You can be the next person to admit and share your story and your testimony how God never left you. So just because I shared something that I was struggling with, I was able to hear from her something that she was struggling with, and then hear from her how she received from God. So what's your story? What is something you were struggling with? What is something that you are struggling with? And how has God showed you His presence and His unconditional love and His grace? I hope this message helps you in one way, shape, or form. Understands that at the end of the day, our struggles don't define us. God will use it for our good. God never left us nor forsake. That God would never leave you nor forsake you. God has always been there. God will use it for your good. There's no one that will love you the way that God loves you. And this is just the beginning. So God loves you. God bless you. And I'll see you guys in the next video or comment.